6.4 nth roots. Let's go through this worksheet. So we got to find the square root of these things. So keep in mind, right, when you find the square root of a number, it's just like normal. Square root of 9, just 3, nothing. You should, right? What do things multiply to get 9? When you find the square root of a power, well, square root is a 2. There's like a little 2 that you don't see. So all you do is divide. It's the power divided by 2. That's how we can do this. That's all it is. So first one, square root of 121, 11. X4, Y16. Well, just divide. Remember, there's a 2 here you don't see. What's 4 divided by 2? X squared and Y8. And don't forget the plus and minuses out there. There you go. Square root of 225. You just gotta know it. It's 15. And this is 16 divided by 2. And this is 36 divided by 2. So I get A8 and B 18. I can do math sometimes. Next one, right? A little easier. That's just plus and minus 7x squared. Plus and minus because there's a plus minus on the outside. If there's no, whatever the sign on the outside, just keep it. Right? Next one is a negative on the outside. That goes down. What's the square root of 16? Well, that's just 4. Power of 4 divided by 2. Because remember, there's a 2 you don't see. So C squared and D. 2 divided by 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Next one's a little tricky. The power's up there. Same idea though. So it's just 4 divided by that 2 you don't see. So that is 2. So it's x plus 15 squared. Next one, same idea. Negative on the outside, that is 9. That's A8. B10. We're just dividing all these by 2. C6. Done. Again, we're just going to divide that by 2, right? There's a 2 you don't see. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So everything else stays. Right. These two are the ones that interact. This is inside of that, so everything else stays. Same here. No, now this one's a 6. So same rule. We're just going to divide it by 6 now, because you can actually see the 6. So that is D8, D4, I can do math, and x to the 6. Right, this is a 3. Same thing with the 8. Remember, it means how many times, something that you need a number that multiply itself 3 times to get 8. I said that the worst way possible. So 2, 4, 2, and 2. I need 3 of a kind. There I go. This is just 2. We're going to divide all these by the power. So A6 divided by 3. B12 divided by 3. So B2 and B4. A2 is what I meant to say. Now highlight. There we go. Over here. Same idea. Now it's an 8. Same idea. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 8 divided by 8 is 1. There we go. I've been forgetting to do something. The absolute value for extra credit, I always say. Right? I'm not going to mark this because after this lesson we assume everything's positive, but the general idea is when you take a square root, it's supposed to be plus or minus. That only really matters if it's odd, because if it's an even number, you get plus anyway. So to make sure, the more technical thing would be when you go from an even to an odd, you're supposed to put absolute value there just to make sure. So like, it doesn't matter here or here. It doesn't matter here anyway, it's an odd value. It's only when it goes from even to odd. Even power, even root, even power to odd. So like this one, the D would have it. Again, I'm not going to mark it down. But that's the way it works. That's only one. Over here, even. If I get an odd, I should put the absolute value. 18 divided by 6 is actually 3. So that one would be one where I'm supposed to put it. Here, 12 divided by 4 is 3. Another one where I would put it down. Okay. The side length of a cube is determined by r equals the cube root of v, where v is the volume and cubic units. Determine the side length of a cube with the volume of 512. So the formula is right here. So r equals the cube root of my volume, and that tell me the volume is 512, so just sub it in. R equals the cube root of 512. And just one thing you're supposed to know, and that is 8. If you're not sure, I guess you could break it down. Go like 2 and 256. This is going to be messy. Just keep on doing that a bunch of times. You should get 8. Next, use a calculator to approximate. So we have to use your calculator to approximate these. Here's a calculator. So we want the square root of 92. So the square root's right here in blue. So second square root oops, wrong way. Second square root 92. Sub it in, and you get 9.959. And there's 3 places, so 9.592 if I round it. Now this one's a little different, right? It's a 6th root, so where do I find 6th root at? Well, you go to math, and then right here, lets you do any root you want. So we'll pick that one. I can type in, I'm going to change that to 6. Technically, you're supposed to, and stuff like that, you want to write the root first. So like put 6, then go math, and then click 5. Now it's up there. Now here, I still got to watch out. I can't just put 8912. I got to put parentheses. 8912. Close parentheses and square it. Now it looks like that guy, and I get this 20.733. Round to there's 3 decimal places. So there you go. Next, I'm going to simplify this. So just some more practicing. I get square root of 196, c to 64. Now remember, variables are easy. Just divide by the root you don't see. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then d4 divided by 2 is d squared. And again, if I'm be pro, even and odd, this would have the opposite values. So 196, doing a square root of 196. If not sure, you can just break it down. So that's 2 and 98. That's 2 and 49. So square root of 49 now is 7. And then we have a pair of 2's. 7. Sorry. Square root of 2's, that makes that a 2. So 2 times 7 is 14. So that is my answer. I mean, again, hopefully you know square root of 196 is 14. If not, you can always break it down and do it that way. Over here, same, now it's a cube root, right? So I need 3 of a kind. So we talked about the cube root of 8 is just 2. C3 divided by 3 is 1. Now you might think, hey, do I need absolute value for that? If it's odd, you never need one. It's only if it's even. Odd keeps the power, so it doesn't matter. And then here, d12 divided by 3 is 4. So d4. There you go. This one, now normally I just say do this part, right? But there's a number and it's being multiplied it. So these are like separate problems. It's like this and like this. So over here, it's getting 8. 8, I'm talking about 4. It's 4, sorry. Here, remember, this thing affects this thing, so it's 6 divided by 3, which is 2. So x plus y squared. There you go. Last few. Johannes Kepler developed the formula d equals the cube root of 6t squared, where d is the distance of a planet from the sun in millions of miles, and t is the number of Earth days that it takes from planets to orbit the sun. So the length of a year on Mars is this. Earth days, how far is the sun from the moon? So we're just going to plug it all in. So we have d equals cube root of 6. Now Earth days is t, so 687 squared. So we need our calculator back because it's an application problem. And so let's type it in. So math, hey, there's a cube root one, so I use that one. And then 6 times parenthesis 687 close parenthesis and square it. Type that all in, and I get 141.477. So 141, what is it, million miles. There you go. An online bookstore wants to increase the size of the boxes used to ship orders. The new volume, n, is equal to the old volume, v, times the scale factor f cubed. Or, thank God they gave me the formula. It's a little confusing. What is the scale factor if the old volume was 0.8 cubic feet and the new volume is 21.6 feet? So let's talk about old and new volume. New volume is n, and old volume is v. So old one, v, is just 0.8. And the new one is 21.6. Alright, so that's the new volume, n. So again, I just got to divide by 0.8. A little trick, we want to do this by hand. Just going to move the decimal over, so I move it over here also. So it's 216 over 8, which should be 64. So that's 8 cubed, so 64 equals F3. And then we square root it, cube root it, sorry. Whatever the root is, you got to do that opposite. So cube root. Cube root of 64 is 4. So there we go. That's the scale factor. That's the worksheet.